Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Samantha, and this channel is all about helping you align your internal world with the woman that you aspire to be. Today, let's dive into 3 internal qualities that make you irresistibly and magnetically attractive to love. I believe love is the closest connection that we have with God, and if you've ever been in love before, then you know that feeling like nothing else matters, and despite whatever is going on around you, with love, life feels perfect, right? Love to me connects the souls. It's like the God in you sees the God in me. It brings you back to the essence of life itself. So, how can we clear the roadblocks getting in the way of manifesting that beautiful connection? Number 1 is to love yourself and to believe that you are worthy and deserving of love. Now, a lot of people say that the universe only gives you what you believe you're worthy of receiving. To me, the universe gives you everything. You already possess it all. You are the observer bringing either love or the opposite of love into your awareness. You see, love exists all around you. There are more than likely so many people that love you and so many different ways you have been loved on this planet without even realizing it. But the problem is that you cannot see what you don't believe. Meaning that as long as you believe that you aren't loved, your mind will continue to find evidence to reaffirm that belief that you're not. Attracting situations that prove to you that you're not, because it is what you are unconsciously seeking. You don't know how many times in the past I have been told I'm loved by someone and I didn't absorb it because I didn't believe I was worthy of love myself. You will only receive and absorb what you believe to be true. Otherwise, your subconscious will reject it. So to allow love in, you must believe you are worthy of love. How do you do that? Well, the brain only believes what it has experienced to be true. Therefore, you must experience love for yourself to say, I understand how another person could love me too. Number 2 is to be yourself. I'm sure you can think back when you had a really good guy friend that maybe you weren't attracted to, yet they were so attracted and maybe even in love with you because you were just completely yourself, right? You were goofy, a little bit wild, and he probably loved that about you. Maybe you had your eyes set on the guy who wasn't as into you because with him, you had something to prove. I remember I had a friend in college. She was president of the surf club. She was so into surfing. She would leave town every weekend to go and surf. She was so unapologetically herself, from the way that she dressed, to the music she liked, to the way her room was decorated. Her room was actually a legit mess, but I loved being in it because it was filled with her energy. She was so free-spirited and fun and just overall passionate about her life. I was so drawn to her, and I can see that guys were so into her because she was like a little kid in a world where everyone cared too much, right? So when you're yourself, you inspire others to want to let loose and be themselves too, meaning they crave to be around you. They crave to laugh more, to love more, to be more, and that is so magnetic. Number 3 is have a passion that you love. As women, we are constantly putting men on pedestals. When we fill up our lives with things that make us passionate, we feel a sense of fulfillment with life in general, not solely relying on one person to bring us happiness. When we have passions, we move through life with a sense of purpose, feeling like our cup is always filled. We live through our hearts and not so much in our heads, which can confuse us and deter us from our path. We essentially fall in love with life. This not only makes romantic love magnetic to us, but also invites more love from life itself. It becomes a dance with the universe, opening up new paths for love to flow towards us. So start to follow your passions. It doesn't have to be your career, but its purpose is to make you happy, to light you up, to fulfill you. If you don't know what your passion is, think about what used to make you happy as a little kid and do that. And remember, you don't have to be good at it. I love to dance, and I don't think I'm the greatest dancer. But I started dancing again because it makes me happy. Helping other women makes me happy too. Creating videos on YouTube makes me happy. And there's nothing more attractive than someone who is happy and radiates a love for life. Number 4 is know you are loved by God. I don't know about you, but I grew up with the belief that God is a masculine figure. Throughout my spiritual journey, I've come to realize that God is everything. However, the deeply ingrained perception of God as masculine led me to address wounds I had with the men in my life. I used to harbor anger towards them, and while it occasionally resurfaces, Healing my relationship with God has been a crucial part of my journey. This realization actually came up in my ayahuasca ceremony, where I began to forgive all the men in my life. Everything shifted when I realized the one that I was most angry with was God. The truth was, I wanted to feel safe, protected, loved, and I felt abandoned by God. I felt like He wasn't doing His part, but He was. He was only ever giving me situations to develop my character and make me the woman I came here to be. My heart has been filled by God many times, and when it is, I am a different person. I'm more trusting, loving, forgiving, compassionate. I feel more free, at ease, relaxed, and aligned with my true self. I feel my magnetism comes to life because I feel fulfilled. I see this in other people who have also had their hearts filled with God. Whenever I'm disconnected, I see them and I long for it. It's like God fills you up so much that you just light up with love. And I say when my heart has been filled because what I've realized is that it is my duty to show up so that God can fill my heart. And I'm never truly going to be perfect. I'm still human. I still experience jealousy, anger, distrust, but I have shedded a whole lot of that with God, allowing me to show up as the woman that I want to be. For me, that's enough. And I believe that's what makes me magnetic. And that's what I notice makes other women magnetic too. So I hope this video helped you. Let me know in the comments what makes you feel most magnetic. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.